Isaiah 13 through Isaiah 14, we learn about God bringing judgment and destruction against Babylon. Babylon at that time was the epitome of mankind. They call it man's jewel. Babylon. Babylon was the highest of the highest. Cities like Babylon, Assyria, Palestine. These were all the highest cities at that time as far as power, influence, things like that. God is bringing judgment on all of those places. And he guarantees you safety during that transition. So let's get right to it. Isaiah 13, verse 4 and 5, or verses in between verse 4 and 5. It reads, like nations massing together, the Lord Almighty is putting together an army. And this is to go against Babylon, right? To overthrow what was up high, the wickedness of what sat up high. How is God amassing an army? Some of it is putting physical weapons in people of God's hands to use to overthrow countries or regimes or whatever the case may be. But also, he's raising up an army of you and I, children under the sun, of ones who hear the voice of God and who do the good works as far as spreading the good news throughout the kingdoms. He's raising up us. He's raising us up. Raising us up will be providing us, everything will be provided for us. Resources, safety, to and from. He's raising us up to overthrow these places as well. He's amassing an army. Moving forward moving forward to chapter 14, verse 32, it reads, "What answer shall be given to the envoys of the nations?" The answer is, and it is in her, and in his afflicted people will find refuge. It really should read, and in their affliction, people will find refuge. His people will find refuge. As judgment is being brought across the nations, as nations are getting laid low, as things are changing, as the tide is changing, you who do his good work, who is called by his name, we will be fine. Children of the King, we will be fine because we serve a gracious and merciful God. But we have to be in him during these troubling times, though. Otherwise, we're going to be led astray. We're going to wander off to the left or to the right, and we're not going to be able to walk on that narrow path and know where to go. It's like being in an airport, right? If you do not pay attention to the directions, you will get lost. You're going to miss your flight. But if you pay attention to the directions and you know if you turn left, that'll lead you towards gates E1 through 100. If you turn right, that'll lead you toward gates F through 100. But you just got to make sure you walk that right path by focusing and hearkening your mind to the word. And you know, I could be real selfish. Real selfish meaning I want to see how God is going to lift me up, how he's going to use me, how he's going to give me a platform, how he's going to give me resources to go amongst the nations. Selfishness is because I'm still coming with a desire or a mind that is still fleshly concerned, a mind of this world, because I was born into this world. I was born in this sin already. So as you are becoming a vessel for the light to shine through, for God to really truly speak through you and use you, you'll notice, or you should notice, some parts about yourself that may have been selfish, that may have been lustful, that may have been arrogant. And this is important to realize this, because in these chapters, this is exactly who God is bringing to judgment: the highly arrogant, the selfish, the ones who would gain blessings of the world and use it to bless themselves or further oppress other people, or look low on God's people, not share those blessings. These are exactly the types of people God is bringing to judgment. He's going to bring them humility. They will be humbled. You will be humbled. So where you want to be on that side of the fence, you want to be on the right side or you want to be on the other side? Knowing where you at in the journey and being self-aware will help you in your process much, much, much smoother. I hope this helped. Until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.